So I'm still working on my cup of coffee this morning, and I've actually got my regular clothes on. People, it's snowing again here. Oh, well, it quit. But at any rate, I don't know if you can see out the window or not, but the neighbor's camper has got a load of snow, and there's a load of snow in the front yard. But, you know, y'all know I do look at tarot readers, and this morning I went to Awakening Spirit to watch Cindy, and I happened to mention when she was talking about stagnant energy, I commented in there that I have a bell, and when the energy gets stagnant, I like to walk through my little camper here, and you know, my camper's not very big, okay, and I like to ring my bell, especially if I find that stinking thinking setting in, and I've got something that stays stuck in my call, and I can't get it out. I'm running through the house and I ring my bell. It helps break up stagnant energy. It brings some calmness and peace to the house. Your cat may look at you crazy. Mine does. And the neighbors, if they hear it, they may think I'm crazy. I don't care. It's a very small space. And I can only burn so much incense in here. Because I smoke. I shouldn't smoke. I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes. But burning incense helps make it not smell so cigarette-y. And I do open up the windows when the weather permits to let the air flow through. So anytime you're having something negative go on, you can open up your windows, burn some incense to let it take all the negativity and any stuck energy out, because everything's energy, folks, out through your windows. You can sprinkle salt on your window seals. Salt's really good for purifying. Matter of fact, I like to look at ghost stories, and a lot of these people that go to psychics that go to haunted houses and stuff, I mean, sometimes people bring in priests. It depends on what your religious beliefs are. But some people bring in psychics to figure out what's going on in their house when they have something going on. Other people bring in priests. And there's 101 ways to make holy water, salt, to get rid of any negative energies or anything that goes bang in the night that you're not sure what it is. Okay? So, and all of these things work on a practical level. So we're talking practical here. Something that you can actually use. So, little bells. You can find bells anywhere. Well, not maybe anywhere, but one good place is like gift shops have bells. Some of those travel centers that you go to. When I used to drive the 18-wheeler, we would go through little travel centers like the Flying J and Love's, and sometimes they sell little bells with the states on them. Those work great too. I used to have a whole collection of them, but they got lost in the move between Mississippi and here. Movers stole a lot of my stuff, and so did so-called friends, and no longer in my sphere. I call this my sphere. The place around you, your house, where you live, where your energy is, where you reside. Not everybody lives in a house. I live in a camper. Some people live in condos. Some people live in apartments. That is your sphere. That is your energy, your space. And to help keep stinking thinking, any kind of, if you've had a fight with your spouse, even if you had an argument where you raised your voices, that energy gets stuck in pockets. Because everything's energy, folks. Even the earth puts off her own aura. So, ringing a bell, and look, I'll go through here sometimes, and I'll, for 5 minutes, and my cat's looking at me like I've lost my mind. Don't care. You got to get that stinking thinking out. Another thing, if you have small children, I learned this one a long time ago. If you have small children, actually, a lady recently uploaded something on TikTok about how her little girl, and her little girl's like 18 months, maybe 2 years, because she's walking already, and she would play with the toys for 5 minutes, and then it was all about the boxes. Kids don't spend guys, if you want to spend a fortune on your kids for Christmas, go for it. But when they're small, buy them the practical stuff like the clothes, buy them a couple of toys, but they're going to have more fun with the boxes. They're going to have more fun getting into your pots and pans. So that's where I come to with this. If you have small children, even early before they're teenage, because teenagers, once they get teens, they know everything and mama doesn't know anything. But if you have small children and you want to make it fun, break up stagnant energy, keep the fights down, and make them laugh, put on some hot cocoa, make some kind of a snack for them, maybe make some hot brownies for them or some cookies, and then tell them, we're going to get all the bad energy out of the house. Especially if, you have younger children that squabble a lot. They're going to love this one. Grab up a couple of your metal pots, some wooden spoons, or even those plastic utensils that we used to cook with, Have them start at the back door, Have them go outside the back door, come in through the back door, and go through every room of the house and out the front door, banging those pots and pans. Videotape it. I'm going to tell you now, bring your phone and videotape it, because you're going to laugh, especially later when they're grown, and you can go back and look at that video. You're going to laugh at how much fun your kids had chasing out the negative juju, or however you want to tell them. And when I did this with my kids when they were small, I think my daughter was about 8 and my son was about 12, and they had an absolute blast going through the house, doing the pots and pans, and they didn't fight for over a week. They got along. My house was so peaceful. Maybe, especially during the winter months, if you're up north like I am, and there's snow and the kids get stuck in the house, you can handle the noise for 10, 15 minutes. Have them run through, especially if they're getting real squabbly. They'll get to do it together. They'll make fun out of it. They'll be laughing at it. And you'll get a few laughs too. The noise may get to you after a few minutes, but trust me, it's worth it. So that's just a getting rid of stagnant energy tip and advice for you. And it's really a great way to break up stagnant energy, get your kids smiling again, especially if you're snowbound or homebound for any reason, especially if we have another big flare-up of COVID and they decide to stop everything like they did last time. Make it fun, because people get on each other's nerves when you're all stuck together in one little space, even if you have a 3-bedroom house or a 1-bedroom apartment or a 2-bedroom apartment, or you live in a trailer. In Mississippi, a lot of people live in trailers, or a camper. That small space, trust me, you want to break up that stagnant energy, folks. And you can burn incense. And if you can't burn incense because I actually am asthmatic, but find a way to break up that energy and make it fun while you're doing it. Your kids will love you. You'll love it. And if you videotape it after they've moved out and you're having empty nest syndrome, before the grandchildren, when the kids have all gone off to college or got their first apartments and their first jobs, you're going to look at some of those videos and it's going to make you smile and remember the good old days. Trust me on this. I'm 59. I've got 4 grown kids, 13 grandchildren. Trust me on this. You will love to look back at those. This is Lana Scott. It is Monday, December 5th or 6th? And I didn't look at my calendar. I think it's the 6th. Have a wonderful day. I will see you next time. Lana Scott, Lighthouse.